Hey people, Aces Army here, back with the next part of my Bloodborne replay on the PS5. So in the last episode we made our way through the alternative version of the Unseen Village and took on the One Reborn and then made it to the lecture hall. But I've now come back to the very start of where we were at the last episode just to be grabbed by this fella. So we should just stand around by here because we've got the tonsil stone. We should be okay.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
So now we're on the lower floor of the lecture building, and we should be able to take a different route here. So we'll unlock this section, and then in the next episode we'll unlock the other half. So inside here is Patches. He doesn't really have anything of any use to say to us at the moment, so we'll ignore him for now. There's a few doors we can open down here. Not that way though. Yeah, I think there's a couple of items we can grab, and then we'll be on to the Nightmare Frontier. Oh, I forgot you were gonna do that. Okay, these guys are super weak. The ones upstairs are a lot stronger. Right, there's the lecture theatre key. Let's grab this. I think you actually get a few versions of the student uniform in this game. Okay, that is the way out. Can I lock onto you? I was thinking before starting this episode, I was like, should I change my armor again? But then I realized this Ashen armor actually has decent frenzy protection, which we will need pretty soon. Ooh, the first one of our red jellies. You actually need a few of those to do the very deep layers of the chalices. Now there should be another door around here. There we go. And then that one door that couldn't be opened from this side. We'll be able to go to that now. Yeah. Okay, Olga Hepatritis? I can't even get a word out then. Okay, right, let's just get out of here. Right, so we're at the Nightmare Frontier now. So we'll make our way through this. I was going to say this, well, I've been meaning to say this in a couple of videos now. We are now at the point where we're less than 2 weeks from Elden Ring. I really can't wait for it to come now. I've been waiting so long for that game, it feels like. And yeah, like obviously, I think about a week ago, we had the news that it had gone gold. So basically that means they've printed off a master version of the game ready to go out and be put onto discs for everybody. And then what also happened then later this week, I think, was it Friday just gone? Then basically a lot of people who had been embargoed were then sent a copy of this master version, and they were allowed to play 6 hours, I want to say. of the game and then share that review. So we've had that as well. And luckily, like, I think a few things have been updated since the actual network test, but everyone seems to be very positive about the game, which is really good to hear. Wait, I was like, I can hear it. I can't see it though. There it is. Yeah, so like all the other Souls fans, I really cannot wait now for the game. Super hyped to play a brand new Souls game. And yeah, it seems like it's going to be absolutely massive too. I have heard quite a few details. I won't go into the details just in case you're avoiding spoilers. And you know, you wouldn't really expect the Elden Ring spoilers in a Bloodborne game, so I think it's only fair that I leave out saying anything that I've heard. But yeah, super pumped. Okay. Okay, you are annoying. I hate the whip sword. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. I just need to hit you so I can stunlock you. Okay, and that's why we have the big boy sword. Right, there's another rune we can run up and grab here. We do have to do a little hop though. Oop. Yeah. So I was going to say as well, the last couple of areas we've been through haven't been my favourite. You know, when you go back to a game, you're just like, oh yeah, I remember this. This was great. I remember this. This was great. But surprisingly, there's quite a lot of areas in Bloodborne. You're just like, why? I don't get me wrong. It's still a great game, but yeah. There's quite a few stinkers. I mean, this area as well, it ain't the best. It's a horrible poison swamp mess. So basically we've gone from, just trying to think how to describe it. So we've gone from the forest area, which again is similar to the forest in Dark Souls 1, with the annoying encounters we had there, because you know, it's very densely packed with enemies. It's very similar to the forest on Dark Souls 1. And then I was trying to think of something that we could compare the last area to. I don't know, maybe that's this game's Send. Although there's probably more than one place I can think of like that in this game. One of the DLC's areas is probably pretty similar in terms of being a bit like Sens, with all the tough terrain to get through. Getting lots of enemies just blocking your progress, and then, well, instead of falling off, we got blown up by Amygdala last time. And then, again, like Dark Souls, we have the swamp area. And this basically, this whole nightmare, and I like how it is called a nightmare, it's just a giant swamp. Right, am I tripping here? But yeah, there is a way through. There's quite a few routes that we need to take to cover everything off. And this place too. As I mentioned, there is an area where we're going to need our frenzy protection. I think that's the first one of those. Okay, this area is iron. I'm just thinking to myself, where do we get pushed off? think what we'll do is we'll do part of this bit here. And then we'll go back out and around, because what will happen is we're going to run into patches in a minute. So, and because of patches being typical patches, we are going to end up back down here. So, yeah, let's get out here, and then we'll come back to the other half of it. Right, there we go. Now we got to really watch out for the boulder guys. So there's one up there, and there's one over there. And they're probably the most dangerous things in here. Apart from the frenzy guys that I mentioned. See, there's lots of tempting goodies. We need to avoid them for now, though. As soon as we're going to be on land for a second, I will just quickly heal my poison. Plenty of these guys and plenty of rooms here. If you're careful, you can get a backstab, but you've always got to watch out because there's normally another one watching. Yeah, we were lucky that guy didn't boulder us as we got the backstab there. I think there's a little cave off to this side as well that I didn't cover off. No? Just me. Once again. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, unless you know you're going to be on land for a bit, there's really no point healing your poison. It's just a constant slow tick. And you'll just burn through all your antidotes. Oh, we need a bit of Limp Bizkit playing for this. Okay. Ugh! Nearly had me. Take some health back, thank you. Okay, we won't get rid of the poison quite yet. There we go. Right, so yeah, let's cover off this area now, and then, as I said, that other area back there, we will get back round to it. Don't you worry. Okay. Great. So this is what I was on about the... right, we have got sedatives. You can parry these guys. Yeah, we just want to basically take him out with him having as little eyesight on us as possible. Because as soon as he sees us, we're going to start getting frenzy. How far did you come? This, as I said, we've got a decent frenzy resistant at least with this outfit. I don't know if we can sneak all the way to him because he has got, well, a giant head full of eyes. I think we killed him already, but they deserve the punishment. Right, so quicksilver bullets. I think we have got one of these around. Nice, bloodstone chunks, take some more of those. Although our greatsword is now +9 because I used the last few I needed that I got in the last episode. Right, is there another one of those things? I think the other one is around, but I don't think we've run into it quite yet. It might be down there. Right, where are you going? Come on. I can hear the song. Don't like it. Ah. Right. Also, I'm just looking out because I know there's another one of those. Basically, this version of the crystal lizards about. There it is. Here we go. Down you go. And the Bold Hunter's marks, we will take those. Right, so we're basically at the point where we can do the boss, but as I said, we've got quite a bit more to cover off here, so let's all hold our horses on that a sec. First thing first is I'm going to grab the only sort of major shortcut, I would say, for this area, and that is up here. These guys are pretty annoying. They you get some real nasty variations of them in the Chalice dungeons. Right. Elevator, and that's the one that takes you right back to the beginning of the game. So once we've sent that up, we don't really have to worry about our means of getting back to the boss room. Right, we need to get over to that item. Now we need to make our way through this horrible swamp. Get up. Come on. You know you want to. Right, we might as well pop a heal before we start. I think this is the way you go to get to that other brain enemy. Once we've taken him out though, here we go. We're kind of done. Don't turn around, please. Okay, oh, we got a cursed gem. Nice. So yeah, they're the big boy ones that you, oh, I nearly got frenzied then, I didn't even realise. That got me killed. Big time. Yeah, so cursed gems are the best gems in the game. They do all have their drawbacks. Ow. But some of the drawbacks are very minimal. And the amount of extra damage that you get is totally worth it. Okay, if you're trying to poison me, it's too late. That ship has sailed. Okay, another one of the runes. So many runes. I'm just going to make sure now we've grabbed everything here. I think we have. No, one more. Kimblood 10. Okay, what I'm going to do now is the quickest way for me to do this is probably to walk back to the beginning, so 2 seconds. Yeah, just for the sake of being as efficient as possible, so I've just walked back. And now we should be able to take this drop down, which we briefly went past earlier. Okay, that's enough. I understand. You're mad. that was closer than it needed to be. Yeah, so now we'll take this route down here. And this is like the valley of the rock giants. So, yeah, we're just going to be constantly bombarded by these guys going through here. You can use these stones like this, though, for protection. Is there anything actually? Yeah, there is. There we go. That's just another chalice dungeon material. So, let's just kill this guy first. Wait, and our weapon is at risk now. I was just trying to remember about that as well. I don't know if... Oh, he went through the floor. And I thought I was going to go through the floor then as well, but no, I just gestured again. Okay, right, let's go. Yeah, so that is one of the drawbacks that I was talking about with the cursed gem. So I've actually got one cursed gem on. It is very strong, but unfortunately it does make our weapon durability a lot lower. So, I mean, luckily I've still got my starter weapon. It's not, you know, nearly as leveled up or as strong as my sword, but more than enough to take on these guys here. Okay, gotta be careful you don't fall off here as well. Very easy to think that you can just keep going, and you end up down there. Okay, got these guys. Yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna... Oh, God. That's the other thing I was gonna say. I can't remember, so in all the other Souls games, there's always something, like an item that you can use to repair your weapons, but I can't remember if there is one in this game, and if it is, I don't know what it's called. Ah, you did. Okie doke. Right, so Patches is coming up now. Don't you worry. He shall face the consequences. So this is the other shortcut that we can open. And make sure that you knock that down before you go anywhere near Patches. What we're probably going to do is we're going to speak to him. We'll do the other lower section that I was mentioning earlier. And then we'll just walk back up so we can be back here. I went the wrong way, obviously. This is the other way that I wanted to cover off first. So we've got a big one of these again. Ow! You hurt. And I think that's everything. Yarp. Okay, come on then, Patches. Do your worst. Let's grab these couple of items up here first, actually. And then we'll deal with him. So that's the area there with all those sparklies, which is obviously right up Patches Street. We'll just grab this stuff up here, and then because we'll take the lower path then next time round. Yeah, because there's an item down the lower way basically, which we also want to get. We'll grab this first. Then we'll go back. Grab these. Get nailed in the head by a rock. And then we'll get to Patches. Oh crap. after a little slip up there, I did have to just loop back around. So here you can see, ooh, look, there's treasure. Patches has other plans, though. Yeah, and if you were paying attention from the other side of the bridge, you can actually see him just hanging off the wall, just waiting for us to go over to it. You just see this little spider in the background, and that is Patches there. Okay, yeah, this is the other end. So that's backed out to the main area. So I did say that we would end up back down here. So now we can just go the other way. Covered off all this half already. But it is a bit samey looking, so ended up going the wrong way there. I'm just trying to remember. I think there's one decent item down here. Yeah, there's another one of those creatures as well. Oh, actually, there's 4 of them. Yeah, the big one's there just as a distraction. Ow! Yeah, look. So if you look here now, it's an excuse to show you now that I died. So there he is, just lurking up on the cliff, waiting to push unsuspecting victims. We can now grab this item now that we fell, and then yeah, let's just roll back down to get to where we were. Oh, I was sure I would have hit that little one then. Okay. Okay. I'm not, like, I would normally reload and kill them all because you can just do that. Oh crap, there's another one. Great. We pop the frenzy item, another cursed gem, nice. The cursed gems that you get from them is pretty, like, they're quite handy too, just because you can stick them in any slot. So if you haven't got a decent triangle gem, then you can just whack that boy instead. So let's go back up onto the path now, which we jumped off because of Patches. Yeah, so we cleared up the top section already, so now we can go down here. There should be another rune again by here, and that's the one that you see over there at the start of the game. That is a really good, I think that's like the second version of the health one. So yeah, that is really handy. You can also get the drop on this guy. See ya. So yeah, just this little section here to do now, and then we're pretty much ready for the boss. Like the Nightmare Frontier, although it is quite large, I feel like I'm able to navigate and know the area quite well, because although a lot of it is samey, like it's distinctive enough, whereas the forest, obviously you lose your bearings quite a lot. But obviously it is meant to be like that. To be fair, you are meant to get lost. Right. Anyway, let's go to the boss now. So I'll just make my way to the elevator. Okay, there we go. So I just quickly popped back to the Hunter's Dream, repaired my weapon, spent any echoes that I had, and then took the main elevator down from the start, and just, yeah, over this bridge. And now it is time for Amygdala, which we can't quite see yet, but should be appearing any moment. Okay, it's just going to take me a minute to remember how to fight this guy. There we go. So that's one of the attacks there. Where they swing their arms down, you want one where there's a slight pause and then you can just whack him in the arm. Okay, this is another thing you can go in on. Okay, if I had dodged that, that would have been the ideal attack to go in on. Please tell me I got... Another good one to go in for. Okay, now is when we gotta worry. So, we can just attack it in the tail and it should jump. And then we can get a headshot. Oh, if I can get in there. Okay, missed the head. Yeah, the problem with this stage, and the reason why we just sit underneath it like this, god damn it, is that basically the enemy has so much range now with his arms off, it's just ridiculous. So this is the best thing to do when he's got his arms off. Okay, we managed to stagger it anyway. I don't know if it's going to make it to another jump. There we go. So we got a chalice as a reward, which is the main reason to come here. But yeah, the stronger version you fight of him in the chalice dungeon, that's what you want to do. As soon as he rips his arms off, you want to go underneath him and get him to use that jumper attack, and then you can just bonk him on the head as he lands, because just the arms, like trying to fight him at range, go in like we were at the beginning to get hits on his arms. When he pulls the set off, he's just got so much range, and in the chalice dungeon arena anyway, it's just almost impossible to do anything because he can just hit you anywhere in the room. Okay, well that's going to wrap up this one anyway, guys. So in the next episode we'll go back to the halls and then make our way to where Manus is. So I hope you've enjoyed this one again. If you have, like the video, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.